The Repetitive Cycle, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 from the Completion Testimony of the Sent Believer. Have you seen that before? I know I've seen that somewhere before. The exact same doors down to the T, but this is the most familiar door. The resemblance of the situation sparks fear from my expectation of what I fear behind the door, and that may become my justification. So I go to the door that I usually choose to open. Now my life plays the same test again, so it's back to square one until I find the door that God chose for me to open. Maybe I was not ready. Maybe I just didn't believe. Maybe I was just blind and didn't see what I needed to see. As life goes on, life can slow down to slow motion so that I can pick the obstacles apart as I pass the test and learn my lesson. God begins to motion me into the restful area. The road stops where I may recover to live enjoying the peace, a peace like no other. See, the repetitive cycle is not very hard to stop, since a heart is automatically connected to the mind where pure love will take you straight to the top. The more you evolve, the more in life you will see. To understand that no door is ever the same, and for every door there is a key. It's not about the quantity of doors that you go through. It's about the wholesome quality of what you see when you go through. As you begin to rise to levels never seen before, life begins to look more clearly, and the same old does not look good anymore. Part 2. I've seen much, and some things never change, but I'm looking for something else, the some things that do change. All of the things I search for are the things meant for the better, or even for the common good for those that stay under the weather. If you have strong beliefs, remember to be teachable first. Take an extensive look at yourself before deciding to let your bubble burst. Why would anyone believe in a cycle where a person can make no progress? If you believe in that particular cycle, I can assure you that you are settling for less. Find your potential, find yourself, and let yourself go. Your personality is the key to your life. Find it before you go down life's hard road. Cruising down the road the hard way, I believe that such a plan truly does exist. But I must not follow that path as long as common sense exists. Part 3. So let's get down to it, down to the core of the matter. I'm conducting a study to get down to the heart of the matter. Self-destruction usually suggests that there is no heart. Exactly what I mean to say is that the better the core, the more heart. You will see that scrutinization really isn't all that bad, especially if it is in your best interest. You cannot lose what you don't have. It's always nearly in the grasp, and it usually takes perfect timing. But how can anyone reach the good life without persisting to a practice of trying? Try to give way to the light. Give way to repeatedly practicing non-repetition, meaning try to do all things that gave way to success. Practice these methods in repetition. How can I say it? Should I call it humdrum? Progressiveness should not be monotonous, or should it ever be cumbersome? So give way to life and also get the life. God has made it so available, you just need to set your sights. the repetitive cycle